Welcome, welcome, welcome back to Truth Quest. My name is Aaron Moriarity. I will be your host, and we're going to go on a quest for truth together. Yes, and here we are, and this is episode 219. And we're off to a raring start here. And hello, Catherine. Welcome to the program. First one here. And look who else is here. Our good friend, Operation Shutdown. We're here and we're just downrange of Strange. Yes, that's where we are. We're at the Truth Quest where we're just downrange of Strange, where the outrageous is contagious and the paranormal is the new normal. See my fingers disappearing? Yes. All righty then. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful Friday night. Here it is, Friday already. Can you believe it? The days keep zipping by. I guess the Earth is spinning faster than it ever has, and we're experiencing the shortest days we've ever had. So that's interesting. And look who else is here, Mad Pogue. And I have to say, Mad Pogue, thank you very, very much for the very generous PayPal donation that you made the other day. I just checked it today, and oh my goodness, wow! Thank you so much. So, thank you, Mad Pogue. You rock. That's awesome. That's what helps to keep the lights on. So, thank you. Appreciate it very much. All right. And everybody's saying hi to everybody as usual. Everyone's so comfy and cool over here in the chat. All right. Well, there's a lot going on in the world these days, isn't it? Isn't there? I mean, it's incredible. The world keeps spinning faster and faster, it seems. Where is it all going to end? You know, hopefully, long after we're gone. The world is not going to end. There's might be some trials and tribulations coming up. Who knows? We'll see. They talk about the solar flash. Hello there, Mud Rabbit. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mad Pogue. But thank you anyway. Oh, maybe it was someone else with a similar name. But thank you anyway. Thank you to anybody who donates. It's very humbling. So thank you so much. And it's Iowax is back. Hello there, Mr. Iowax. Yes. Well, let's get this started off, shall we? Okay. Let's see here. There's a picture that I saw today. Here it is. I don't know how this is going to fit. It's probably not going to fit very well. It's a picture of Mars. Check that out. It's a pretty cool high definition picture of Mars taken by the European Space Station recently, I'm assuming. And let me get it up here and we'll go through it all. Yeah, if you give a donation, you want to be anonymous, just let me know that, and I won't embarrass you or get you in trouble with your better half, or whatever the case may be. Or if you don't want the aliens to know, then I'll keep your secret. But just know that I'm very thankful and grateful for everything that comes in. So thank you so much. Here it is. Is this it? I got two of them here. wonder if this is going to be it. Let's see. Oh. Yep, that's it. Okay, so we can now if you look up at the top here, check this out. Here's one of the of course is the ice cap, the northern and the southern region here. I think this is the northern region right here. But this looks like water flow to me, and it looks like a lot of water actually melting all around in a ring here. You know, on these planets, you notice that always near the ice, the what do you call it? The North Pole and the South Pole of all these planets. Whenever they get aurora borealis, it seems to be regioned right over the North and South Pole. So does that have something to do with melting of that snow there, that ice? But so let's zoom in, shall we? Let's see how far in we can get here. And I mean, doesn't that look like water coming down here? I mean, look at this. All around here. I think that looks like water. Oh, right. So do you think that looks like water flowing? I think that looks like water flowing. I don't know what else it could be. Oh, blue ice dust is blowing around. Ice or snow too, yes. Could be snowmobile tracks too, eh? Looks like water to me, yes. Although a lot of stuff on Mars looks like water, but they claim it isn't, you know. But then they keep claiming they're finding water, like it's new news. But I just thought that was very interesting. Very interesting indeed. And it's a high res picture. So, you know, it's high res, right? It's pretty cool. But right here, you know, it looks like a close-up picture of a pancake. You know, when you get a pancake when it gets just right, that's about the color of it, right? So there you go. If Mars was flat, it might be a pancake, but it's not flat, folks. And if Mars isn't flat, guess what? Then the Earth probably isn't either, right? Because we're all planets here, aren't we? Yeah. Or liquid something, Bill. If you see beer cans at snowmobile tracks. Oh, oh, so they're littering too, those snowmobilers. Now, I used to snowmobile. We never used to litter. Of course, we never drank. Of course, I was just a kid, but um, we never did that. So there you go. And look at there's the other pole. Looks awfully blue down there too, doesn't it? Blue and then pancake color. Looks like a pancake. Looks like the perfect pet. That you know, not too burn, not too light. You know, just perfect. Like that's what you want your pancake to look like. And I don't know if the pancakes are done. Give me that picture of Mars again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it looks done. Yep, we're having Mars pancakes again. There you go. Oh, mud rabbits laughing at something. Well, we're doing something right then. If mud rabbits laughing. But yeah, I thought that was it's a very interesting picture of Mars. And look at these dark spots here. Aren't those interesting? Hmm. Maybe that's where the blueberries are, huh? Looks like blueberries. See, here's a blueberry here. A blueberry particle here. Maybe it's a planet made by Krusty's pancake mix. What do you think? Burnt around the edges. Yeah. Okay. I off-road a lot, says Bill. If I have room to pack it in, I have room to pack it out. Okay. Hey, look, it's Runaway Goldfish again. Ex-Runaway Goldfish. Hello. Good to see you again. Yes. I like that name, Ex-Runaway Goldfish. That's a cool name. Yeah, everyone's got cool names here. Yeah, so that's the pancake planet, Mars, with maybe water flowing. Look at that. I mean, that would be a lot of water, let me tell you. Okay, not as much as Earth, but for Mars, that's a heck of a lot of water. Oh, you're buffering. Okay. Oh, that's in reference to beer cans left behind. Okay. Now, I do remember we used to, when I was a teenager, we would go across the border over into Wisconsin, and we go to the Apple River, tubing down the Apple River. Ever do that? That was neat. And there were can targets where if you're drinking like beer or something or soda, and you have a can, empty can, you throw it, you try to hit the target, had a basket under it. A lot of people didn't really hit it, but it was a good idea because it, helped to localize all the junk. But yeah, that was back in my drinking days. I don't drink anymore. Yeah. I missed a Van Halen concert once because I was so trashed out. So I stopped drinking. I just stopped. Let's That's about, well, we're gonna go out again. That's about as close as we can get. It starts to pixelate out. I love it when they say it's high resolution picture, and it's like, okay, well, maybe not. Maybe not so. But look at that up there. It just looks like something to me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, the pancake planet. I'll never look at Mars the same again. It's the color of the perfect pancake. Maybe not so much red, maybe kind of like brownish, kind of a light brownish color. uh, yeah, okay. That's wonderful. All righty then. Mm-hmm. Did you see that clip of Alex Jones today? Did you see that clip? Oh my God. That was so incredible. Hello, Nicoletta Trumpy Bear. Welcome to the program. Yeah. Well, that's good to see you again. Yeah. All right. So that's the pancake planet. Look at that. Looks like a pancake. Right there. The perfect pancake. Yeah. If your pancake looks like the planet Mars, you did a good job. There you go. So that's that. We'll zoom back out there. Tuck that back in. So there's the planet Mars. a picture from the European Space Station. I think it's a pretty good one. It seems to show melting of ice on what I'm assuming is the northern pole, right around the North Pole. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nicoletta Trumpy Bear. Yeah, I shared it on True Social too, but go ahead and share it. The more the merrier, please. That's awesome. Thank you, Nicoletta. Trumpy Bear. I love that. It's a cool name. Nicoletta Trumpy Bear. Yes, everyone has cool names here. All right. So that's that. Oh, you just did to Donald O. Thank you very much, Nicoletta. That's awesome. Yes, you are cool. We are cool, aren't we? Too cool for school. Too cool for school. You know, you ever have people try to be an interventionist with you? Like they see something you're into and they think, oh boy, someone needs to intervene here. So here's how that goes. I'm here to talk about your meme addiction. Do you have a moment? Me. Sure, have a seat. Yes. Oh my goodness. I want those pillows. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh man. I gotta get those pillows. I bet I could probably make those pillows. That is so darn cool. Man, memes are just the most wonderful smile maker that there is. Don't you think? Oh yeah, cat turd rocks. Ex runaway goldfish. Yes. Oh yeah. Wouldn't that be cool to have those pillows? Just throw them on the sofa. That's the best couch I've seen so far. There you go. That's your sofa joke for today. And that's a wonderful meme. I hope you got a screenshot of it. If you didn't, you can rewind it. Be kind and rewind. And you can just find that spot. Just take out the video cassette. No, you don't have to take it out. Just hit rewind. No, wait, we're not a video cassette. Maybe you're recording it. That would be nice. I hope someone's recording it. Where can we get that fabric? Well, I have a t-shirt press, so I could get fabric and just iron on the images to fabric and make pillows that way. I mean, they wouldn't be so comfortable, but who cares? It's for the looks, right? There you go. Yeah, Donaldo, thank you. That's awesome. Oh, you did. You think fast. Okay, great. All right. So, what else do we have here in this cache of things? Let's just check it out, shall we? Yes. Other one go. Okay, well, here is something. You know, wildlife preservation is very important. I mean, the animals we have on the planet are, you know, once they're gone, they're gone. Well, maybe science can bring them back, but that's not the same. We need to kind of preserve what we have. However, some people are a bit confused. Here's one of them. One of those confused people. Stop killing gorillas for glue and tape. Yes, gorilla glue and gorilla tape. Stop killing them. No, Ocasio-Cortez. No, actually, that's just the name of it. They don't really kill gorillas for that glue. No. I think it's horses you're talking about. Or in your case, maybe donkeys. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Stop killing those things. You know? And here's another one too. Here is another one along those lines. I think they're very well intentioned. Hello, T. Wilson. Good to see you here. Welcome, T. Wilson. And thank you for your compliments on the program. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. All right, so here's another one, folks. Here is another one. Yeah. Just because there's lots of different kinds of ducks doesn't mean we have to kill the ducks for duct tape anymore. Stop killing ducks to make duct tape. I mean, if you're gonna go out there and protest, it's good to have a good solid message, don't you think? She needs a hee-haw. There you go. Hee-haw rocks. Funny stuff there. Yeah, stop killing ducks to make duct tape. She looks so sincere. I mean, this is probably a doctored image, but I think it's hilarious. You want that in a bumper sticker? Yeah. That would be good. That would be good. Yep. That's what we got to do. Got to keep laughing, baby. Keep laughing, baby. That's what life is. Life is a laugh. If you're not laughing, you're not living. There you go. Have a laughable life. There you go. Exactly. Someone is agreeing with me there. Now, you ever see these before and after photos? I mean, some of them you can tell they're photoshopped, maybe for some fad diet or something. But this one, I really just don't think this one is photoshopped. I think this is an actual before and after picture. It's quite remarkable. Tell me what you think. I just don't think it's photoshopped. Look at that. Robert, before and after. In only 2 weeks, Robert lost his glasses. See? There's no glasses. I don't think that's photoshopped, folks. I really just don't think. See, I think this one is a legitimate before and after picture. Look at that dramatic change. It only took him 2 weeks to lose his glasses. That's, amazing. Sign me up for that one. I mean, that's how effective a good before and after picture can be. You know? Amazing. That's hysterical. Yeah. Well, that's what it's all about, baby. Being hysterical. Look at that guy. Looks like a Pabst Blue Ribbon man, if you ask me. They just lie about everything. Yes, they do. They sure do, don't they? I just thought that this was so funny. Oh, Mud Rabbit is on the mystery ship? Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if he put my picture up yet. Just rolling in from the Trump rally stream. Trump is on fire and you can't put him out. He is amazing. I'm sorry to be on at the same time he is. I'm gonna have to watch that on the rerun. And he's right here in Wisconsin, about a little less than 3 hours from me, and I didn't even realize it. I could have been there, but it's kind of a long drive. I did get new tires for my car today, though, in the front. Not exactly new. Uh, Lightly used, let's just say. Trump is the best. That's right. And welcome, Dark Brain, to the program. Everybody's saying hi. It's so nice. So nice. And we're all here. Isn't this wonderful? We're looking at this guy. Sorry to leave it up there so long, but I just think it's so hilarious. Oh, yeah. Gotta give you a little zinger there every once in a while, right? We do what we can do here to keep you smiling. Keep you smiling. Oh, and guess what, folks? Oh, wait a minute. Before that, we'll get to that. Did you hear they got a new press, what do they call it, press secretary for the White House? A new press secretary? Yeah, I didn't even know. Apparently, they have a new press secretary. Check. I think this um, press secretary is probably the perfect person for Brandon, and you'll see why. And this is the new, apparently, official from the White House, new press secretary. Check this out. Yes, White House hires This Is Fine Dog as new press secretary. This is fine. He'll just say, This is fine. This is fine. So funny. Oh my goodness. Of course, you recognize this dog from those memes where he's sitting at a table, quietly at a table with a cup of coffee, and the whole house is burning all around him. He goes, This is fine. This is fine. Love it. So there you go. That one. And we have more, more, more. We got more. We always got a little bit more. Here we go. Finally, some justice. You know, when someone gets what they want, that's what I call justice. So, Brittany Griner rewarded with 9 years of not hearing the U.S. national anthem. Yes. And did you see the pictures of this person, I guess, earlier in life as a male? So, this person isn't, there's a reason why this person is larger than other females. And the images, the pictures, I'm not sure if they're photoshopped or what, but it's definitely the same face. It's the same tattoos. They're very elaborate tattoos. No one has those exact same tattoos unless they're copying. And he's bare chested and he's obviously a dude. Um, there's very little female looking about that person if you look at her. I mean, just check it out. I mean, doesn't seem so feminine to me. Hello, Corbin Phoenix. Welcome to the program. Yeah, wide shoulders, Adam's apple is a dude. Yeah. Dude doesn't look like a lady. Sorry. That song won't fit for that guy. So, yeah, that person got what they wanted. They didn't want to hear the national anthem for the US. Nope. Going to be the Russian national anthem now for 9 years. And I just don't think, I don't have much confidence in Creepy Joe. I call him Creepy Joe. I know President Trump called him Sleepy Joe, but I think he called him Sleepy Joe because it rhymes with Creepy Joe, because he is creepy. Oh, Dark Brain. No, it was complaining that the Russian cops didn't read her rights. Wrong country. You're not born as an American with Russian rights. That's not how it works. Your rights don't follow you around with you. They're only here where we have a very cool national anthem. You should listen to it sometime. Maybe you'll learn something. Yes, definitely a dude. Yes. Instant karma really got that person. Yeah. So much winning. Yes. There is so much winning. You're right, Nicoletta Trumpy Bear. There's just so much winning in every kind of way. Even this is a win. Okay. It's her jaw tells it all. Yeah. Probably a big fan of Michelle Obama too. What do you think? I think. So that's that from the Babylon Bee. Great people over there. Great stuff. Very funny. Very, very funny. And we deserve the laughs. We deserve to laugh at their absurdities. Their absolute utter absurdities. Speaking of that person, here's another picture. Makes this person look like a dude. Watch it, Putin. I have one of these. It's a official race card. That don't fly here. Over here. That's right. It don't fly over here. That's a funny picture of Putin. He's really having a good laugh there. No, Russia is not pro-trans. No, they're not. Nope. They should put him in a male jail, don't you think? I mean, hello. Yeah. Don't you know I'm an American? Yeah, we know. Now off to the penal colony you go. They've been mocking us forever. Oh, what did she do? Not an American, extraordinary goldfish. She went to Russia and she had some contraband on her. I think she had some drugs on her, some kind of drugs. And she knew that it was illegal to have those kind of drugs in that country. And she still thought she was privileged, or it was privileged enough to be able to skirt all rules and just be as weird as and as law breaking as that person wants to be, but that's just not the way it's going to be. Yeah, Mad Pogue. She should. She should, but I don't think she's gonna. Oh, is that what it was? Hash oil? They gave her 9 years. Yeah. Oh, I did not buy that story. She had Marijuana vape liquid in her luggage. Oh, she says she forgot about it. Yeah, I don't believe anything that person says. She's not a very, it's not a very trustworthy person, if you ask me. Right, 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 Mud Rabbit. No one forgets that stuff, especially someone who travels frequently. Yeah, it's kind of those things you kind of keep track of in your mind, I would think. Yeah, that's a dude. Yeah. Oh, Marijuana. I've you even heard that? Marijuana. Yeah, that was a popular term for it, I think. Some people I've heard some people say it years ago. Marijuana. Yeah. There's that race card. Trying to play the race card. It's not gonna fly there. It's gonna be Russian salad dressing for 9 years. That's all they got. No Roquefort, just Russian. No ranch, no, vinaigrette. It's just, Russian dressing. That's it. Sorry. Alrighty then. Well, Russian. I was really embarrassed when I opened up the fridge today because this I opened up the fridge and the salad. I saw the salad dressing. Saw the salad dressing. Tossed salad. Yeah. Okay. Guess what, folks? 1 week from now, 1 week from now, guess what? We're going to have two special guests on. Yes, Raising Starseeds is going to be on the Truth Quest next week, the 12th. Mark your calendar, wake the kids, get the family together, call your neighbors, wake the dog. We're going to have Raising Starseeds on next Friday. Next Friday. So, and who are Raising Starseeds, you might be wondering if you don't know? Well, here's your answer. It's the amazing Heidi Pop and the amazing Abby Lynn. Together, they are Raising Starseeds. And they got quite a show over there on YouTube. So go check it out, Raising Starseeds. And I think you are, Nicoletta Trumpy Bear. I think you are a starseed. You know, the first time I ever heard that term was like a robotic female voice calling Stan Romanek starseed, but it's not the same robotic voice that you hear. It's a different robotic voice. Very strange. And they called him starseed. This is many years ago. Yes, you are raising starseeds too. And they've got lots of tips for parents and homeschooling and everything on down the line, and you know, raising these special children with these amazing abilities. Oh, you remember before you were born? That's awesome. I remember being in the crib, and I wasn't there for very long. Can't wait. I'm going to get extra popcorn. All right. And also, if you're new to the channel, I do have another interview that I did, maybe 2 interviews with Heidi Pop, at least 1, maybe 2 with Heidi Pop. So check that out too if you haven't seen that yet. Scroll way down and you'll find my interview with Heidi Pop. So this would be my first time interacting with Abby. Free will above as below, yes. So they have an amazing show. They have guests on. Sometimes they have testimonials, like other people raising their children and finding out different ways of doing things or different methodologies or whatever. You watched the Heidi Pop interview. Oh, awesome. Yeah, she's just a bundle of energy, and she calls herself a Care Bear, and she's a very awesome light bringer, and she's got this bubbly happiness that just permeates everything. And so she's just a really awesome gal. Yes, you remember that night. Yes, she is. Yes, she's an amazing force for the light. I think that every minute she's on the planet Earth is a good for the planet Earth. So get to know her and her friend Abby Lynn as well. So she's also another amazing person. So, and you got, look, a brunette and a blonde, these very insightful people helping to wade through all the minutia of raising children these days. And there's a lot to get through when you do that. So that'll be great. Looking forward to it. So that's next Friday, August 12th, 8 p.m. Central. Be there or be square. It's going to be a blast. All right. All right. Isn't that awesome? I can't wait. So that's that. Yeah. Let's see here. What else do we have for you? What else do we got cooking? You know what we're going to do? I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to put the call in over here, and feel free to call in and talk about some of this stuff. If you want, feel free. Call in and we could chat. You know, a little while ago, I was showing you some pictures of an alien, a picture of an alien taken by Giovanna Pata from Italy. And so here is one of them. And I think he has a piece of grass on his face. I think that's what that is, grass. Thank you, Dark Brain. And thank you, Mud Rabbit. And there's for the donations. And I got to thank everybody again who has donated through the PayPal. That's a great way to do it. PayPal.me/Aaron Moriarity 17, or through Cash App. It's the cash sign, Truth Quest with Aaron, AARON. And so that's a great way to help the program. Yes, he looks slimy. They do put some kind of stuff on their bodies to kind of prevent to keep them healthy, to keep us healthy. Had to go make myself a cup of coffee early morning, late night over here. Oh, okay. Ex Runaway Goldfish. Where are you at, Ex Runaway Goldfish? What country are you in? Yes, Dark Brain's wondering too. And look, it's Jacob Waters again. Welcome, Jacob. Just a quick update. Chase won the game. Okay. Chase? I'm not sure what game that is. Did I miss something? Let me scroll back up here. All right. I guess there's a game going on. Oh, Mud Rabbit knows what he's talking about. Oh, Norway. Oh, awesome. Wow. That's a very big country, isn't it? Oh, a music game. Okay. Oh, fun. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, you had to leave early. I'm sorry about that. So that's one of the ones. And then she just released this other photo not too long ago of the same creature. It looks like it may be from the same night, but from a slightly different angle. Look at that. And you can see his fingers like he's going to crawl over the deck or something. Isn't that interesting? Name that tune or artist with classic songs. Okay, Jacob. Interesting. Norway is beautiful, yes. Northern Lights up there too, I would bet. Lots of those. Great photographs, beautiful countryside up there. Our mods are the best, you know that? Yes, it goes way up there. Yeah. Probably where Santa would live, I would imagine. If Santa were, oops, some young people might be watching. Better not say anything. That's a scary looking creature. Yeah, you think it's scary looking? Yes, I would agree with you there. All of our mods are the best. But Mud Rabbit is a very excellent mod. Yes. You got that right. But we love all of our mods here. It's the slime. Yes, that's what makes him look so creepy. Isn't that wild? And then, if that weren't enough, Oh, she's blushing. So those are the two Giovanapata aliens, or the same alien, two different pictures. Now this one, you might have seen this was featured on what's the name of that program? Secure Team. But this is an old case, I think, from the mid '90s, where believe it was up in Canada. These snowmobilers came across this body laying there in the snow of this strange looking being. It had long arms and very weird fingers. There's a number of pictures of it. You might have seen this, but it's very strange. Could it be just a human that's so frozen they're deformed? I don't know. This does not look human to me. Yes, yes, Mud Rabbit. You are correct. This is one of the best pictures though, so this is the one I'm choosing to show. They're all very good though. Um, I was always intrigued by this. It was only just pictures from a screen. Someone took a video of pictures on a screen. Oh, yeah, Mud Rabbit. You're thinking of what was that? Doctor. What was his name? Oh gosh, I know who you're talking about. And Austin Morris is here. Greetings from Knoxville. What was his name? Doctor. Gosh, I can't remember his name, but yeah, the alien killed his dog, ripped his jaw apart, and then he went up and smacked him in the head with a branch and killed. He thought he killed the alien, and he carried him back with him. He's only like 40 pounds, but it's it's yeah, it's really a freaky case. In fact, you know what? Um, I almost was going to show pictures from that case today. So, Mud Rabbit, you must be reading my mind. I almost opened those pictures up for the show tonight, and now I'm going back there to do it now. So, if my spinning wheel ever stops spinning, we might be buffering a little bit here, folks. I apologize for that. Here we go. It's starting to work. And here it is. Dr. Reed is his name. Dr. Reed. Um, yeah, I don't have a picture of his craft here. It was a very angular black craft in the woods. And here's some more of that snow alien too. So let's get to these. We'll get this guy off the screen. Well, you know what? I just also came across the other pictures of that alien in the snow, and here is another picture of it. It looks a little bit different, but apparently it's the same alien. A little more color to the face there. Very interesting looking. Almost looks more human there, doesn't it? Very sad, no matter what the case. Very, very sad. Poor creature ceased living, it looks like, and that's very sad. You know, the gift of life is a precious gift, and we hope that everyone who's makes it to the world of the living spends as much time in the land of the living as possible. Here's another picture. They show it kind of, they didn't want to touch it, so they kind of used ropes to kind of hoist it up to take a picture of this darn thing. It doesn't look human, and it has little hook hands and the hook type fingers, almost like a sloth. But I don't think this is a sloth. It is humanoid looking, but like I said, it has very specialized long fingers. Okay, from coast to coast. Okay. Could be eyes more human looking. Artificial lenses. Yes, they took the lens off the. Oh, Iowox. I had an experience. It was 100% confirmed. It was ET. It spoke. ET. It said to believe or face darkness, so I don't see the issue in believing. Okay, I'm not sure what's meant there. Okay. Yeah, well, this apparently was in the woods, or yeah, some snowmobilers found them in the snow, and they just took some pictures, and they left. They came back a little later, and the body was gone. Body was gone. You believe the ET was myself? Well, I do know that I am an alien because we are all aliens. Because remember, to the aliens, we are aliens. To aliens, we are aliens. So if you don't believe in aliens, you don't believe in yourself. We just don't know anything about these people, Austin. We could only hope that they do. I also do know that some of these beings view bodies as merely a vessel that they can enter and exit at will. And they have different bodies for different jobs. They can just, their soul can leave one body and enter the other. Some of them. I mean, there's hundreds of different kinds of aliens, so we can't just say this is the way they all are. Oh, T. Wilson. 6 members of my family and myself saw the same entity in 1966. ET's real. What did you see, T. Wilson? Yeah, the soul complex is way. Uh, the soul is complex. Who's to say you're alone in there, right? Yeah, I heard that several entities can be in the same body. I've heard that too. Who knows if any of this is true, though? Okay, a hybrid experiment that got discharged or escaped from a facility in Canada and froze to death. That could be too. We just don't know. You know, it could be a natural creature that they've never seen before, but you'd think someone would see something like that running around. Doesn't look very equipped for the cold weather. And I wonder why he was there, you know, or was it a prop someone made? It looks like it was recently alive. It has that look about it. It's very creepy. But I got some of those Dr. Reed pictures for Mud Rabbit. So here is a picture of the face of that alien. And I have to say, when this first came out back in the 90s, I didn't believe it. I thought it looked fake. But the more I look at it, the more it looks real. I think this is actually a real case, folks. Look at that face. Just look at that. Yeah. Yep. Dr. Reed. Such an interesting case. He videotaped the scene. He was throwing up, and his camera was getting all kinds of magnetic effects to it. It was flipping out, and he was freaking out. He was totally losing it. He had to get away from that craft. It was damaging him. So it was just floating there. You got pictures of the craft too. Yep, that's it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got stuff saved away places I'll never find too. Yeah, isn't that crazy how we do that? And there's so much to this case, folks. So he took this thing home, stuck it in a freezer, and then he hears it yelling, giving out this scream. He's got it on tape. Oh, did he, Corbin? I did not hear that about him. That could have been a setup too. They're trying to discredit him. I know. Who knows? But that's the Dr. Reed alien, which I think probably is real. Something I at first thought it wasn't real. And then the more I looked at it, the more it seemed real. And here is an artifact that he found at the scene. It's a like an armband thing, like a cuff. Okay, and it's got these metal spikes or pins on the inside, and he puts it on his arm, and these metal pins go into his skin, into his flesh. And he says it's like really cold at first, and then you feel it kind of go through your system. And then, if they decide that it's okay, then you travel somewhere. And he did this on camera. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting. Yes, he did keep the artifact. He did. I don't know if he still has it. He doesn't have the body anymore. Someone took it. I don't know if he has the artifact anymore either, but the footage of that, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, Dr. Reed. So he teleports right in front of the camera, turns into a ball of light and takes off and comes back after a little bit. So isn't that weird? Here, we'll see if we can find this darn thing. Hmm. Okay. It's not coming up. Not coming up. Well, maybe this is it. Let's see if this is it. I hope everyone's having a wonderful evening tonight on this hot and muggy Friday night. Actually, it's nice outside. Only hot in here. Only hot in here. So let me skip ahead to this. Okay. All right. I guess this will have to do. I found something on it. I've never seen this particular video on it, but it does. It is the video. So let's. It's a. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, he did keep the artifact. And I'm not sure if this video is going to show him disappearing, but you'll see some of the footage in the woods. Now, this is in the 90s with one of those big cameras that you put on your shoulder. It's not very good footage, and there's a lot of interruption because of the incredibly high magnetic field irradiating from the ship. So here, I I haven't previewed this video yet. I just searched for it, found this. So here it is. It is what it is. Now, this is the head of the alien right after he cracked it with the branch. See how white it looks? Okay, it turned dark. I guess as it was dying. It was turning this other dark color, but it was kind of bright there. Check that out. So let's see. Fair use on this.
Escucha al animal pegando un grito de dolor. Al salir en su búsqueda, observa a una entidad.
Well, it's.
Y para su asombro,
You can hear
su
him
mascota
breathing.
es vaporizada en un fino polvo blanco.
This is a other language. But there's the body of the alien. It's got like a black outfit on it. Oh, his camera's freaking out. You see all that interference there? That magnetic interference? It's kind of hard to make anything out, but he shows the ship. There's the ship. It's black, like a black stealth ship, just floating there, just floating. But it's creating all of this. He had to go further away to get a better picture of it, so it wouldn't be so scrambled. So yeah, he said his dog ran ahead of him, barking. When he finally got to it, he saw the creature, picked up the dog by the mouth and just killed it. Then he went after him. There's the ship. See it? trying to freeze it so you can see a good picture of the ship. There's a couple of good stills that can be. I'm quick enough on the. It's pretty cool looking. Look at that thing. Look at that. That's pretty cool looking. Oh, and you can see all the disturbance that's happening. I mean, you can't. I mean, that's something you can't fake. I mean, unless you have a powerful magnet on the outside of the thing. But I don't know, man. It's pretty freaky footage, and it's kind of scary. You can feel his anxiety. If you find the original film, where it's just him and not some translator translating it, it's freaky. And this is iTown gameplay, so give that person a little follow there. If you want. So there's that. I don't know how much more of this it's going to show.
Un contenedor de seguridad. El presunto.
See, he's further away now, and it's not getting as much garbledness because he's far enough away from it, so it's not having any magnetic effect. So, yeah. And T. Wilson says totally real. It just has a very real feel to it. All this stuff does. But, when it first came out, I thought it was fake. This is just faked. Here's that insulation type stuff. See the eyes flashing? Look at the eyes. See, he thinks it's dead here, but I don't think it really is. And that picture I got of the face, I went through the original footage and got the clearest picture I could, because a lot of this is very milky looking. You can't see any detail, but every once in a while you see a little bit of detail, and that's what I did. Strange shaped body, very strange, very small, very light body. Yeah. So that's interesting. How far we have to go here? Here's the. I'm going to skip ahead here. Well, let's skip to here. There's the brain matter oozing out the back. Very disgusting. There he is turning the head. So here he is. Let's see if it.
Le habían puesto un implante electrónico.
Okay. He put the thing on his arm. Let's see if we can go back here. Oh, they just started it there. He put it on his arm. He's starting to feel it in his chest, in his heart. And the same thing happens here. Watch the videotape gets scrambled. And you see that bright light? That's him. There he goes. He is that bright light there. And he's gone. And even the color is messed up on the video. And then he came back. I don't know if they're going to show him coming back. So go look him up. He is. It's a very interesting story. Interesting indeed, and that certainly is not the best video out there on it. Search around and you'll find it. Dr. Reed, Alien. So just look that up and you'll find some amazing stuff. That's one case I always, it just creeps you out. And he was so freaked out. When that thing, after he brought it home and put it in the freezer, went back out there and it was screaming. Oh my God, can you imagine the fright, the fear of this unknown creature? And then you have to worry, well, is the government going to come and, all those other fears. So yeah, he went through hell. He was going through literal hell. It wasn't a good thing for him. All this. He he just, poor guy. I felt very, very bad for him. He was totally, totally slandered. And of course, someone was mentioning the eyes of an alien being um, like, what do you call them? Eyelids or shades. They took those off of this guy, um, the black part of the eye is just like a film over the eye that kind of protects it from light, I guess. But I guess they took those dark things they took off the eyes. When they held it up into the darkness, they could see like green lit up area in the darkness. So it kind of had a glow in the dark or see in the dark effect to it. So they used that along with some artifacts in the craft to develop night vision. Okay. Not only from the lenses on these, possibly organic lenses on their eyes, but also in the craft. The craft was utilizing night vision too through the portals, through the windows. Can't deny that we are not alone anymore. 7 people in my family did not have the same delusion at once. And then there's the men in black that I don't care to talk about. Uh-oh. What did the entity look like, T. Wilson? What did the entity that you saw look like? And you're welcome to call in. I think it'd be great if you called in. I'd love to hear about this. You don't have to tell your name or your full name or anything if you don't want to, but I'd love to hear that. I'd love to hear that creature that all your whole family saw. What did it look like? Was it a typical gray? Was it a tall gray, short gray? Was it a reptilian? Was it a humanoid? Was it human looking? Or what was it? T. Wilson. Yeah, this one always really creeped me out too. It really it's very sad that this creature died. It's very sad that this person died. And the footage I think is legit, 100% legit. I think this was definitely an extraterrestrial. 6 fingers, 6 toes. It had no organs like any human. The brain was different. All the organs were different. Definitely not a human and not a sculpture. I know there's people out there showing off a rubber model someone made. They're trying to claim that that was faked, and I don't believe it was faked because the model they came up with like 20 years later, it's not exactly like the one in the video. And it doesn't have that look of once being alive. It has the look of being a sculpture. And I mean, just take a look at these feet. Look at these feet, folks. I mean, can you believe it? Look at those feet. Oh, not that way. Must be this way. Gotta find the feet. There it is. There it is. Okay. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. This little wait a minute. There's two. Oh. We need a new song. The old song isn't working with these 6 toes. Yes, 6 toes. But look how real that looks, folks. Look how real that looks. So it's not a sculpture. I've worked with some of the best sculptors around anywhere, and this is not a sculpture. It's a creature that was recently alive, and you can tell. You can just feel it. Or I can. Maybe you can't. I don't know. But it's real enough for me, that's for sure. And look at the hands. The hands, same thing. 6 fingers, very natural looking. A natural looking 6-fingered, 6-toed creature with a completely different shaped head. Bizarre features inside. Okay. T. Wilson. Okay. Small gray, typical large eyes. I and my brother are the last surviving members of my family who were there that night. Oh, wow. Did you get any drawings of it? Do you have any drawings of it? Did you do a drawing? If you do have a drawing or you want to do a drawing and send it in, that would be great. We could feature it on an upcoming show. That would be fantastic. So it's hotgamesandpuzzlesllc@gmail.com is my very long email. hotgamesandpuzzlesllc@gmail.com. So wow, typical gray. That's great. I would love to also have you look through all of the pictures of grays. Is there any one in particular that stands out that looks like the one you saw? Because there's a lot of different interpretations. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, T. Wilson. That is awesome. The small grays don't have 6 fingers and 6 toes, but here we see that it's called polydactylism. Yes, on humans. You're right, and that's one of the reasons I think that this is legit, because it's allegedly one of the Roswell aliens. 2 of them or 3 of them that died and 1 that survived. And so this is one of the reasons I think that this is legitimate, because everyone who saw the aliens from Roswell claimed they had 4 fingers, not 6. But there were 2 different types of bodies. One was the flesh body, which was this one, 6-fingered, and the other was a doll body, 4-fingered. Okay, so there were 2 different types of aliens. The flesh aliens died in the crash. They couldn't survive the crash. But the alien that was in the doll body, which is like a kind of like a robot body, survived. Hello, Celestial Soul. Welcome to the program. Good to see you here. Yes. Feel free to call in. You wonder if the dinosaurs escaped the reset society? Obviously not. They didn't. So we can't let that same thing happen to us. No more resets. That's right. So that is a real alien. Very sad that he passed away, he or she. I guess there was no sex. It was neither female nor male. It had no sex organs. Um, the different number of digits per limb would indicate that these were two alien races. Well, according to Errol, and this is according to the book uh, um, Alien Interview by that was edited by Lawrence R. Spencer, just passed away sadly. Um, he said that Errol said that since she was in a doll body, she survived, and the doll body, I'm assuming, had 4 digits, which would be consistent with the eyewitness accounts. So, if all the eyewitness accounts were saying it had 4 fingers, all the creatures had 4 fingers, and if this was a hoax, wouldn't they have made it with 4 fingers? I think that they would have, because when this video came out in the mid 90s, there was no one saying that the aliens at Roswell, any aliens at Roswell, had 6 fingers or toes. It was 4. So the fact that this wasn't following what everyone saw leads me to believe that it's real. And the explanation that Errol gives, if you believe that book, a couple different hurdles you have to jump, explains the reason why Errol survived and these ones passed, because these were inhabiting flesh bodies. Now, Errol said that there were a number of, because Errol escaped his her doll body before she was zapped by the military. They were trying to kill her, but she escaped the body and reassured Matilda that there were plenty of other bodies on the ship awaiting her that she could use. And she said that some bodies that they could enter and use were for different purposes. So maybe if you were a navigator for a ship, you'd enter one of these bodies with 6 digits because they had the 6-digit hand things. The Roswell crash wreckage footage of the wreckage had these panels where it had a 6-digit hand um, imprint, like in the metal dashboard of the thing, where the alien would put their hand, 6-digit hand. So maybe to be a navigator, you need 6 fingers. You need to inhabit a body with 6 fingers, and these ones happen to be flesh, which did not survive the crash. So I don't know. Okay, the entity we saw had 4 long fingers, digits. I am coming out of half a century of hiding and ridicule. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, yes. And Mud Rabbit is right. This is a safe room. Yes, you're safe here. I saw a UFO in 1996 over Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, in daylight, and that changed me. It made me much more open to all of this, because there I was seeing something that I wasn't supposed to see, darting around in the sky in the middle of the day. Clearly a silver disc, exactly like the sport model, just exactly like it. I was freaked out. So yeah, I can only imagine what it must have been like to see an actual alien. Wow, that's incredible. Yes. Okay, X-runaway goldfish. I remember seeing this in the news, TV news in Norway in the 90s. Yes, different times back then. Yes, it was. It seemed like 97 was supposed to be the year for disclosure, but they changed their mind as they always do. Okay, or Austin says one version of this story said the military was afraid that the little guy was still communicating with its people. Yeah, and she was. She was getting all kinds of information about Earth from her mothership, and to be able to answer some of the questions and to be able to give information to Matilda, who was one of their people, apparently. Another version says the alien passed away from natural causes. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I tend to lean towards the Alien Interview book. It's a very interesting book, very compelling. No way to verify it, but it's very, very compelling. Indeed. Yes. Okay. Okay. Operation Shutdown. The YouTube channel Truth Seekers interviewed Philip Mantle 2 weeks ago. Stephen Cambran interviews Philip Mantrel of Flying Disc Press and tells a story of how 90s autopsy video was made. Yeah, I don't believe that. I just don't believe that. I think that the deep state has a vested interest in steering everybody away from the truth. So that's my take on that. I saw when that first came out, I just not buying it. Not buying it. If she was in a doll body, chances are that if the mothership was nearby, she just downloaded back to there. Yes, she did. Yeah, like I said, the military people came after 2 weeks of interview with Matilda. They came in and started manhandling her, and they were going to shock her. She knew what they were going to do because they could read your minds. And she left the body before they shocked her and went back to her ship. And she told Matilda what she did telepathically, um, and said that don't worry about her. That there's plenty of bodies on board the ship that she could use, and that it's no problem leaving that doll body here because it's made with technology from another universe and it'll be unusable for us here on Earth. We won't be able to figure it out because it's from a different universe that we would have nothing in common with here. Oh, celestial soul. I know two men that told me that a little man used to come play with them at the foot of their bed when we're kids. One guy lived in Morocco, the other in San Francisco. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. Well, if someone wants to call in and talk about some of this stuff, that'd be great. That would be good. We're trying to keep the shows to right around 2 hours or a little less. And we're at hour 35. So we're getting close, possibly to the end here, if we don't get a call. So yeah, I don't know, you know. So imagine if, so let's just say, for argument's sake, that footage of the alien autopsy was real, and made it out on mainstream TV. It went around the world. You heard from ex runaway goldfish in Norway. Norway saw it in the 90s. So it went all over the world. So wouldn't it be in the interest of keeping the secret, the deep state, these criminals that are not telling us the truth, wouldn't it behoove them to claim that this was a hoax and come up with a little bit of forced evidence? That's what I think is happening here, because I just don't think that this could have been hoaxed. How could they have known that some of the aliens had 6 fingers? They wouldn't have known. How would they know that? And the film was on 1947 film. So you'd have had to have found viable, usable film from 1947 that still worked, which I think would be very difficult to find. And you'd have to construct that whole thing, make that realistic looking body. And though, let me just tell you again, this is just my interpretation. Everyone has their own opinions. When this so-called hoaxers came forward and said, "Oh, we hoaxed it. Here's the rubber doll we used," it didn't look anything like it. Not even close. Not even close. So I don't know. It was unconvincing to me, but it's good enough to put a little bit of doubt in people's minds to keep the deep state from having to admit that that was really a real thing. So that's just the way I see it. Might not be the way everyone sees it. It's really hard with all of the minutia out there. It's really difficult to parse through it all and get to the truth. And for all those people out there thinking that Creepy Joe wasn't lying when he said he wasn't going to raise the taxes on people making under 400,000, well, here's your proof. The U.S. Senate Committee on Finance, there you go. In 2023, taxes will increase by 16.7 billion on taxpayers earning less than 200,000. Well, there you go. Average tax rate for nearly every single income category would increase. By 2031, those earning below 400,000 are projected to bear up to 2/3 of it. There you go. Career politicians do nothing but lie. If they're a career politician, don't trust them. Okay? Don't vote for them. Vote for America First patriots. It's the only way we're going to get out of this, folks. Oh, really? In the fresco, The Creation of Adam and Eve, on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, the image of God has 6 toes. Oh, okay. Hello there, the Watcher. Good to see you here. That's interesting. 6 toes. What did Michelangelo know? Yeah, how did he find out? Well, it wasn't a real common thing, but some people were born with 6 toes, and maybe they thought that was a godly thing because it happened so infrequently. So maybe they thought God had 6 toes. I don't know. I don't know. Did he have 6 fingers too? Because they're like reaching out. I think he had 5. I'm not sure. Michelangelo was a great artist, by the way. I think he's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. And he's also one of my favorite Ninja Turtles too. Michelangelo. There you go. LeBron and Oprah have 6 toes too. Reptilian. Inquisitive. Quisiton. Hello there. Yeah, and didn't Marilyn Monroe have 6 toes on one of her feet? If I'm remembering correctly. Norma Jean, otherwise known as Marilyn Monroe. I believe she had 6 toes on one of her feet. I could be wrong. Okay, so there was an X-Files episode where young 6-fingered women were being burned alive. Their fathers were fallen angels. Okay, that's interesting. Hello, Peggy Dancer. Good to see you here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes. Michelangelo. Not only a good painter, a good fighter. Yes. And a good Ninja Turtle. Well, we're glad that you're here, Peggy. That's awesome. Yeah, so I sent this to a friend of mine. He's a normie. Hasn't seen the light yet. And he says he doesn't trust Fox News. Well, I don't either, but this is from the US Senate Committee on Finance. It's not Fox didn't make this up. They did not make it up. It's US Senate Committee on Finance, Robert. So there you go. I don't know. You could keep believing in Creepy Joe all you want. Whatever. He can't even ride a bike. Okay? He ain't no friend of mine, that's for sure. And he's the worst president ever. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. He's one of those friends. He's a good friend, but he's just a normie, and he's completely hypnotized by the mainstream, lamestream media, and he can't shake it. I feel sorry for people like that because I was once one of them. Yes, I was once one of them. Here you go. It felt fine to me. Pete Buttigieg vouches for new COVID-19 anal swab test. Yeah, let's get him off the screen. We don't need to look at that guy. Yeah. Whatever the endeavor. Whatever. Okay. So, here we go, folks. Here we are. Guess what we have for you today? I'll give you a guess. It's screen sharing time. And we're going to screen share this baby. Take a look at this. What do you think of this? When you tell a normie that when you tell a normie that they intend to raise your taxes and they don't believe you, you have to assume that they are too lost. Them taxes is a fact of life, like gravity, yes. And taxes went down during Trump. That's what these normies don't quite get, because they didn't hear any of the good news that Trump did. It was not reported on by the lamestream news. They didn't say anything he did good. It was 90% negative from the best president we ever had. His mama never slapped him. Yeah. So here's one of these beautiful mirror images from a nebula, a beautiful one. Oops. Thanks, Mud Rabbit. Taxes have to be raised to keep up with the inflation, and inflation has to increase to keep up with the taxes. The sky is no limit. Well, taxes went down during Trump. A lot. A lot, actually. There's ways to do it. I believe there are ways to do it. But your career politicians will never do that. A career politician will never do that. Yes, it is sad. Some won't wake completely up. That's right. They won't. And that's their choice. You know, I'm not going to unfriend him. I'll just put up with it as he pops his head up every once in a while to say a negative Trump talking point from the media. It's like, whatever, dude. Yeah, you're part of the resistance, all right. Whatever. So I think that's a pretty cool one. Pretty darn cool. So let's see what we can do with this thing here. Adjust color. Well, let's just brighten this up a tad. Oh, maybe too much. We'll try this way. Darken it a little bit. That's very colorful. It looks like the inside of something. It looks like there's a dude right here. See him? Like a bald dude. He's kind of fat. I don't know. Could be. How do people call in? You call in right there. StreamYard. There's the StreamYard for you. Another alien demon face at the top. Okay. Oh, you're right. Almost looks like a comical demon, like a mean Mickey Mouse. A squashed, mean Mickey Mouse. Well, we're going to flip it now because we always like to flip it good, and see what else we can see. If we can see something else. I'm going to take down the brightness a little bit here. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. Click the link. And if you're doing it from a phone, mute your stream here. There you go. Then you won't get the feedback. Oh, Madpoke sees a pig. Okay. Oh, wow. It went to payroll instead, huh? Companies always try to figure out a way to screw the people over, I think, sometimes. A really fat turkey ready for the oven. Yeah, it does kind of look like that. It does kind of look like that. It's kind of a cool one, I'd say. I would definitely say. Did you know there is a nebula called the Bubble Nebula? Did you ever hear about that? Well, I think I might show the Bubble Nebula one next. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get back to here. Here we are. All righty then. The pig has lipstick on. You can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig, right? So the Bubble Nebula. Now here is a mirror image of the Bubble Nebula. Okay. This is the Bubble Nebula mirrored, but it looks like a bubble. This is just mirrored, okay? But so check that out. Isn't that freaky? That's kind of cool. Okay, so we're gonna see if this is kind of a lot of the imagery here is very faint, so we're gonna have to coax some of this out a little bit. Okay. Starting to get a little more interesting looking. Look at that. That's kind of cool, huh? There's just this bubble in space. It's just freaky. It's super freaky. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and show you what the Bubble Nebula looks like without being mirrored, so you can see it in its natural beauty. Because it is pretty spectacular. I've never seen it before. I just saw it today. First time ever. And I was really like, wow, it is like a bubble. Someone's blowing bubbles out there. Oh, it looks like we're having some issues here. Having some issues. Well, a dove in the middle. Hold on a second. I'm getting there. Okay, there it is. Finally found it. I gotta close that. Finally, I think that's gonna be it for that stuff. And so now, after all that, I can show you that thing there. The Bubble Nebula. You thought I was kidding, didn't you? Here it is. You thought I was joking. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. I just think that's awesome. Yes, Mad Pogue. Lawrence Welk is leading the Bubble Nebula. That's right, leading the band. But isn't that beautiful? I just think it's beautiful. And it's well named. Uh-oh, I think we're frozen up here, folks. We're freezing up. Yes. All right. We're going to stop screen. Yeah. Very good point there, Austin. Astronomers don't believe in an electric universe. Some of them do, I think. They don't listen to UFO stories, and they probably think Joe Biden is the best U.S. president ever. Probably, because he gets good press. He doesn't do anything good. He can't even ride a bike. My goodness. No freezing here. Oh, that's good, Mad Poke. Thanks. Appreciate that. Beautiful Bubble Nebula. Yes. I had to show that to you because it's just nature is beautiful. Just beautiful. And here's another mirror image of another nebula. And that's what that is. Uh-oh. I guess I did need to keep that up there. I guess I can close that out. All right. Yes, that is pretty colorful, isn't it? I'm trying to find it so I can adjust it a little bit, pump it up a little bit, give it a little nudge. The center part is the only mirrored part of that image. And it almost looks like a sort of a, I don't know, a horse-like alien with horns. Like a big evil bird. You see a bird with spread wings? Oh yeah. Like an owl. I see that now. And he's got horns, yes. Aren't these fun? I just love looking at these beautiful images. You never know what you're going to see. Everybody sees something a little bit different. Oops. It's a desktop. Desktop. Owl. Yeah, I see the owl too. It looks kind of like an owl. Yeah, like a majestic owl, like a steampunk owl, like a steampunk owl. Anubis. That's not good. That's not good. I hope that's not what it is. It's just a nebula. It's just an image. So it's not going to harm anybody. Oh, just an image. So why isn't that working? Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If someone's going to call in, better make it quick because otherwise we're at the 2 hour mark now. And this is right where we're trying to keep the shows 2 hours or under. We're just at 2 hours now. Oh, do you? Oh, thank you, Runaway Ex-Runaway Goldfish. I'm glad that you like these. Looks like the Mothman with his eyes closed. This is your last chance to call in tonight, folks. Okay, I can't get to that one to flip it. So we're on to the next one. The Mothman cometh, yeah. Good one, Operation Shutdown. Here's another one, very similar to that last one we saw. Here's another interesting one, huh? Oh, here. A praying mantis. Oh, that's interesting. Here we go. We're going to get this one up here. Hold on. Big praying mantis. Oh, and Mud Rabbit likes this one. Okay. Here we go. Now we got it. So we're going to crank this up a bit. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Pump up the color a little bit. Whoa. Magical, huh? Oh, yeah. Groovy like a record, I'd say. Groovy like a record. Isn't that wonderful? That's a wonderful one. And guess what we're going to do now? Flip it, baby. It's flipped. A whole lot of loving is what we'll be bringing. We'll make you happy. We had a dream we'd go traveling together. Spread a little loving and we keep moving on. Something always happens whenever we're together. We get a happy feeling when we're singing a song. Traveling along, there's a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy. We all got to get happy, okay? Get happy. Listen to music that makes you happy. Do things that make you happy. Be happy. And it doesn't matter what other people around you are, just be happy. Oh, you like this one better now? It's better flipped. Oh, good. Oh, that has to go on a shirt. Oh, you think, huh? It is kind of cool, isn't it? Yes, the Partridge Family. That's right. A whole lot of loving is what we'll be bringing. We'll make you happy. Yeah, we'll make you happy, baby. That's what we're doing. We're making you happy. Because that's the way it should be. Happiness, baby. Happiness. I just love that song. It's so happy, you know? Well, here's that Bubble Nebula mirrored, and they're side by side there in that mirror image. So it's like a double whammy. And you know what? I think I see a face there, but I have to open it and get into it there and do this thing to it. Brighten it up a bit. Do this. And then darkness a little bit. Do you see this face right here? Like here's the, okay, here's the lips right here. Oops, there's the lips. Here's the nose. Here's one eye and the other eye. It's kind of a face right here. It looks like he's wearing a Mickey Mouse hat or something. Looks like a bear up here, like a bear head, and his paws coming out. Let's see what people are saying here. Now it's an angel or butterfly shape. Dark Brain. I've been listening to mostly Bryson Gray and Tyson James. It gets me fired up. Okay, yeah. Looks like someone overlaid it on his silicone implants. Oh, okay. Yeah. But I see a face underneath those things. It's a very, very subtle face. Oh goodness, here we go. Oh goodness, here we go. Well, do you think we should flip this one and see what it looks like when it's flipped, folks? Let's do it. Let's do it. There it is. Flipped. Okay. And this is the Bubble Nebula again, just mirrored. And that's what we got. That's what we got. Oh, Piggy answered. LOL, Mud Rabbit. I was gonna say something about the implants. Ignore those things, yes. Hmm. Yeah. Kind of funny, huh? The Bubble Nebula. Well, good thing it doesn't look like that, because if it was, it might have been called something else nebula, the nebula, right? Save them, yeah. Oh, Dark Brain. I liked it better the other way, more perky. Yeah, implants. Maybe they were helium implants. There you go. There's the answer. Gravity wins. They should put some helium in those things. There you go. Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Well, there it is. So that's that. Well, folks, that's all I really have for you today. I want to remind everybody that next Friday, a week from today, we're going to have two guests on. Two guests on. The incomparable Heidi Pop and the amazing Abby Lynn. Yes, Raising Starseeds is going to be on the Truth Quest. And we can't wait for that. It's only a week away, and we're looking forward to it. If you haven't looked into these two gals, look into them. They're very cool. Thank you, Mud Rabbit. Thank you very much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Yes, I'm looking forward to that one greatly. Yes. Friday, August 12th, 8 p.m. Central. Be there or be square. Yes. That is right. That is totally right. So that'll be a lot of fun. Tune in and you'll have fun. And tell all your friends. I want to thank all of the new subscribers that we got recently. We're inching ever closer to the 3,000 mark. So tell all your friends about this channel. And maybe we'll make it to that magical 3,000 and even beyond that. Wouldn't that be nice? And I want to thank T. Wilson for coming by. Good to see you alive. I've really enjoyed your comments on the video, so thank you so much. I hope that you're enjoying the shows that you're watching. And thank you for that. Thank you very much. Yes, we're so glad you found us. I'm the square out walking the dog at that hour. Okay. Well, you're doing good service for the dog. And good evening to the lurkers. Oh, I didn't even check the lurker app. Let me check. Oh my goodness, look at all those lurkers. There's a lot of them here tonight. We love the lurkers. Hit the like button, lurkers. Remember to be also to hit that subscribe button so you get notified when we go live. Now, there is a chance that we're going to have a show. I'm pretty sure we're going to on Sunday, a special show on Sunday, the 7th, with Andrew D. Bashago. So make sure that you are subscribed so you get the notification. And that'll be a great show on Sunday, a special Sunday show. And yes, thanks to all the new people joining us tonight. Thank you, Dark Brain. Excellent. And Nicola Trumpy Bear. Good night. Good night, fellow questers. Yes, the truth questers. Yes. Thanks, mods. And always, yes, mods are rocking tonight. I got one of the mods is helping me out, reminding me how far the show is going. So thank you very much, Catherine. What time on Sunday approximately? It's usually 7 p.m. Central, usually. That's usually when it is, 7 p.m. Central. So we'll look forward to that. And because you know what? We're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious and the paranormal is the new normal. Yes, So we'll see you possibly on Sunday, but definitely Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So keep that camera poised to the sky so you can take a picture of that UFO and come on to the Truth Quest and talk about it. Until then, peace in. Peace in, baby. You rock. Thank you.